everybody, welcome to another Peteman Reviews. Today we have the Transformers Top Spin and Twin Twist, the jump starters. Now I've decided to do both of them together rather than a simple one review for each, just because there's not really very much to say about them. Their transformation is very simplistic, it's a gimmick, and in terms of character-wise, there's not an awful lot about them. We'll start with the characters quickly because the transformation is very simple to show you. Basically, they're meant to be Branch Spark brothers, if you go via IDW's interpretation. Everyone else says they're brothers anyway, but the Branch Spark theory says that what one feels, the other feels as well. Both in the UK comics and later on in Regeneration 1 and in IDW, they are members of the Wreckers, which are the elite Autobot battle squad. Quite handy because the Wreckers is mostly composed of the second string Transformers, those that were released at the start of 1984, 85, 86 and so on, but never really appeared in the comics, never really appeared in the cartoon series and were kind of forgotten about. So these are the toys that you would have had, but they never appeared on the TV, which is a bit of a shame. So, transformation. The gimmick here is that as they roll, they change. So, drill, and I'm not going to change it because it's a bit difficult to change back out. He transforms into some weird plane. Is it a hovercraft? It's not quite sure. So the idea is you roll them back and they'll go forward. They do just about move, but because of the age, there we are. So and that's how they flip over. They're a little bit tricky to change. That's literally it though. Literally you pull them back and along they run. But because of the age of the motors, they don't always... So it moves and then it change up. You can fiddle around with the back here and that makes them change so they hopefully land on their feet. But due to the age of the motors, I've not really been doing that too much. Articulation wise, it's very poor for the time. It's the arm waggle. Now we've seen that on most Transformers later on, particularly towards the end of the 80s. But you consider someone like Thrust. Okay, it was released later than these guys, but based on the same mould. He can waggle his arms up and down as well, but he has some limited side movement. They don't have that, so they're more like the Decepticons. I mean, you think of someone like Optimus Prime. In fact, rather than just say Optimus Prime, let's actually have a look. He's got an elbow. You know, they don't have an elbow, so he can move his arm up like that. He can move his whole arm up, and he can even got some side movement as well. Their change is very limited. They are purely based on their gimmick for transforming. So, just for fun, we'll put them with their Wreckers counterparts. That's Perceptor, Springer. Obviously, these are different generations, depending as I got them. Cup and Guzzle. So there we are. There's the Wreckers. Top Spin and Twin Twist, they're tiny, they're fairly minimum parts. I think both did come with a gun, but I don't have... My versions don't come with the gun, so I'd have to buy them separately, and frankly it's not worth it. In terms of are these toys worthy parts of your collections, Top Spin and Twin Twist? All honesty, not really. Unfortunately, I got them as I wanted to get some Pretenders that they came packaged with. So they're accessories for that. Of the two, I would have to say the Top Spin looks the better of the two. He does look like he's got some weapons built in with his arm here. The colour scheme works slightly better, whereas Twin Twist, he's got the drills, and that's basically it. I believe even in his bio it says he has a severe lack of armament. So I'd take them or leave them. I mean, if you get the opportunity to get them cheaply, or they come as part of a package, you know, they're not a bad thing to have. They are, after all, Transformers. But and they do work, and the gimmick is unusual. The only other comparable one is the Battle Chargers, run about and run amok, and they suffer from the exact same limitations as these guys. But I wouldn't go out of your way to get them. They're all right, but the articulation is limited. Personality is limited. That's pretty much all you can say for them, really. So there we are. So that's Top Twin and Twin Twist. Thank you very much for watching. Please do leave any comments below. Click on some other links, and I'll see you for the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.